CQ, CQ, CQ. CQ, the old friends net. This is November 4, Lima, Quebec. N4LQ, Steve in Shelby, North Carolina. Starting the old friends net at 8 p.m. tonight and every night on 1864 KC. Amplitude modulation only, please. Everybody and anybody and whatever is allowed to check in and very welcome. So let's go ahead and start the check-ins. This is N4LQ listening.
KN4R.
JPL.
WB4NKL.
K4QE.
Yeah, K4QE. Somebody doubled with, who was the other station? Oh, I think that's Jim. CTM. Okay, boy, you're down in the noise tonight, Jim. Okay, anybody else? All right, here's what I got so far. KN4R, Brian. And Brian, we have a new guy, KO4 CTM, Jim. See, KN4R and then W4JPL. John, WB4NKL. Cliff, K4QE. Tony, KO4CTM, Jim. And anybody else? Okay, well, it's going to be a little rougher tonight. There are some storms out to the west, kicking up a little bit of noise here on the band. So we've got that to look forward to. So I'm running about 360 watts carrier, doing about all I can here. Let me turn the fan up a little higher. Got to keep that baby cool. Anyhow, the old Elmac AF-68 driving the AL-82, and yeah, I got my AF-68 out, got it all set up, ready for 80 meters tomorrow morning. Gonna run it for a while. I had to make up another cable for the power, so I've got two Elmacs, two power supplies all wired up here, ready to go, one for each band. Now I just need one for 40 meters, I guess. So how's it going, John? W4JPL, N4LQ.
N4LQ and the group W4JPL. Yeah, the band's really noisy tonight. I don't have the amplifier on, but if it's really needed, I can turn the amplifier on. I'll just keep my transmission short. Just another day here. I've been working on the house, moving stuff around. I moved some heavy stuff today, and I am paying for it in spades. I moved a file cabinet full of files, even though I took half of them out, and a bench, and took them out to my shed, and some other things, and it hurts. So it is what it is. But I did get a haircut today, so now I look less bohemian. Over to you, Mr. Cliff. I hope you're doing all right.
Yeah, I got things backwards. It's actually going to Brian. Go ahead, Brian.
Yeah, okay, Steve. Very good. W4JPL in the group. KN4R. Brian and Cheryl's Ford. And I've got the ACOM 1000 cranked up here with the IC7610. So pretty bad conditions tonight. Anyway, John, if you would, fire up that amplifier because I think you're going to need it. Anyway, hello to all you, and hello to Jim, KO4CTM. My name's Brian, KN4R. I'm over toward Mooresville, North Carolina, actually a little town called Cheryl's Ford, halfway between Mooresville and Denver, North Carolina. But glad to have you with us. And let's see, I've just been doing honeydews and watching grandkids this week. Saturday we have the changing of the guard. We'll have 4 grandkids for a while, and then we give away 2 Saturday night, and then we keep the other 2 for the next week. So anyway, nothing new here. I donated some real early wireless equipment to the Antique Wireless Museum up in New York, and they were really thrilled to get it. So that was the stuff that came from Orlando. So, and they actually 2 people from the Antique Wireless group up in New York were actually in Florida. They drove across the state to pick up a big 100-pound capacitor that went with this transformer, and they got that as well. So anyway, that's about it. So over to you, Cliff. WB4 NKL in the group, KN4R.
Yeah, KN4R, WB4 NKL. Okay, Brian. It's going to be kind of tough tonight. I copied everything, but static crashes just about wipes signals out. It's been kind of hot and warm here today. It got up to 65. I did my walk and enjoyed it in the warm weather. And there's a little bit of rain as started here just a while ago, so I guess those storms are on the way. They're talking about being a lot cooler and maybe snow flurries by Saturday. So I hope it's warmer than that down at Dalton. I think the last I looked, it was in the 50s down there. So hopefully that'll hold out. Not too much going here today. I've been working in the shop here and got some stuff in the van, so had a pretty good day. Go ahead. I think it goes to Tony, K4QE, WB4NKL.
Thank you, Cliff. And good evening to Steve, Brian, John, and Jim as well. Good to hear y'all. Everybody's sounding great tonight, except for the static crashes. And we've had 3 X-Class flares in the past 24 hours. Yeehaw! Well, I don't have much to add for tonight. The week is going well. I got my test done for today, and tomorrow is and it's all good. So I'm and going to try to relax this weekend. I'm going to do this with my son to the doctor this morning. He's doing okay. He's got some kind of issue going on with one of his legs. So not a big deal at the moment. See if there's something wrong that we should be worried about. So far, so I'm going to go ahead and pass it on over to Jim. KO4 CTM in the group. This is K4QE. This is KO4 CTM. Yeah, about the only you're about the only station I've picked up between you and Steve, and I was hearing Cliff a little bit there, but everybody else is pretty gone on this end. So not sure how long I'll hang in here, but just wanted to stop in and say hello, good evening, and I'll stick around, but it just all depends on the conditions here. I may just bow out, but anyway, back to you, Steve. M4LQ. This is KO4 CTM.
All right. Very good. KO4CTM in the group, N4LQ. Jen, did you say you're able to copy me okay? Over?
Yeah, Roger. You're coming in fine. The second Brian and John, JPL, I couldn't hardly pull out. I could hear Cliff a bit, and I heard Tony pretty well. But yeah, Steve, you're coming good. I'm hearing you fine.
Roger. Okay. Well, that's good. At least I'm making it over to Climax, North Carolina. Well, the storms are pretty intense. I'm looking at them on the lightning map, and there is a bunch of stuff just to the west of Nashville, over in above Memphis, up into Missouri there, and a little bit in Indiana. So I guess it's kind of heading down this way, and we may even get some thunderstorms later on tonight. But it's a little cool. It's 57 degrees, so maybe not. I don't know. Well, it was warm enough today that I got out and worked on the tractor. I had broken a belt had come off the tractor on the drive system some time ago, and I managed to get it on and limped up here to the house with it. I ordered a new one. It just came in a few days ago, and I've been waiting for a warm day like today to get started on it. So I got another one more session to go. I got the belt off, and that's a big deal because you have to take part of the drive shaft off and remove the belt. There's like 4 pulleys, and have to remove the drive shaft to get it out of there. And just a little bitty belt's only about 2 feet, so it drives the hydraulic pumps. And I feel real good about having gotten that thing apart, and now I'll feel a lot better once I get it back together. So anyhow, yeah, it's a little bit rough tonight, and I'm glad that you guys can tough it out like that. And gosh, it's it's like summertime conditions here tonight. So let's try another round. This time I'm going to get it right. I go to Brian first. And I'm copying you just fine here, Brian. No problem. I'm copying everybody. Tony's the hardest one to hear. John, you were okay, but of course, more power, no matter how much it is always welcome here on 160. KN4R, N4LQ.
WFW.
Got Mayor, okay.
Okay, Steve. N4LQ in the group, KN4R. Well, I'll tell you, it's pretty tough copy here. You're coming in booming, Steve, but everybody else, it's a little tough. And even Cliff kind of down tonight. So I don't know if we all should or should switch the side down. I guess that would be very strange to do that. But anyway, very good. Steve, congratulations on getting a AF-67 or 68 already on one each on all the bands you want to operate them on. That's really nice. So you definitely need to get one more, and then you'll have the 168-40 trifecta ready to go. So. And yes, 55 here, not raining yet. Real steady winds from the south all day long today, and so I guess that weather's changing. Plenty okay about the last 24 hours. Oh, I forgot to check to see if that American private spacecraft was able to land on the moon. Yeah, I guess I need to fire up the computer here. So, but pretty good, Jim, in Climax, North Carolina. That sounds great. And I wonder what you're using, Jim. And I hope you'll also, like Steve mentioned, check in tomorrow morning on the old Friendsnet. Let's see, Tuesday, Thursday. I guess that's not tomorrow. So anyway, sorry, I'm rambling here. So over to you, John. W4JPL. Hope that amplifier's on. KN4R.
All right, KN4R in the group, W4JPL. Let me turn this up a little bit more. Hello. All right, there's the horsepower right there. Hopefully you can hear me now, Brian. Yes, the lunar lander landered lunarly. So they're all happy. It's all kinds of landed and good and happy, and everybody's down there clapping hands and cheering. So that's the big news of the day. Jim, I'm going to give you a call tomorrow about switching on your Viking 1. I just ordered the schematics and manuals of the bomber. There's some very nice PDFs for that transmitter on there, so I got some ideas. I'll give you a call sometime tomorrow. Let's see. I guess I give this to, well, I don't give it to Brian. I guess I give it to Tony. 34QE, 74JPL, or Steve. Right goes the Cliff. Cliff, you got it.
That's a terrific signal you got now, John.
Yeah, W4 JPL, it's WB4NKL. Yeah, that improved thing from you, John. And Brian, your signal came up that go around. I was having a little trouble first go around. I've been working on a 68 here today too, AF-68. I guess I'll try it in the morning on the 3885 net. See what it sounds like. It's another one I had to set back here that I got out, had a bad driver transformer, pretty common. And I put the Zener diode mod in it, and I think it was I believe all original. Everything else is pretty much original and seems to be working, so I didn't change any caps or anything. I'll give it a try tomorrow and see how it does. That storm, it's pretty intense. Those everybody's got a good signal here tonight, but those static crashes, they peg the meter when they hit. Everybody else is running about 10 to 20 over, so when they get the static crashes, it takes out the signal. I'll stay in for one more before my ears start to bleed. But go ahead, Tony. K4QE, WB4NKL.
All right, thank you, Cliff, and good evening to you, my air. Good to hear you tonight. I running about 200 and some odd watts a carrier, and the voice peaks are up around 650 watts here. So, anyway, yeah, the static crashes are pretty bad, but I've been able to copy everyone so far. So I guess that's good. And Steve, you're the band bully tonight. Hear you just loud and proud. John came up considerably on the last intermission, so that's no surprise, given he kicked in the afterburner. And that's about it. I'll keep it rolling along. MKO4CM from K4QE. Okay.
Jim, you okay? KO4CTM. I hope he didn't blow a fuse or something. Probably get it fixed and be back on the next round. Well, Mayor, good to hear you tonight. You were sounding good, so go ahead and take it, and then turn it back. Try turning it back to Jim, and if he doesn't come back, then just send it to me. WF2U N4LQ.
Yeah, Roger. N4LQ in the net. This is WF2U. Good evening, everybody. And it's pretty tough. The static is really it's going up now to around 7 to 8 almost. And anybody who's fading with QSC under that is not copyable. Anyway, I came out a little bit late. I was busy inside and running the DX100B and receiving the NC300, putting on a 100-watt carrier and using the antenna is the usual 10 halfway for 160 at about 45 feet. Fairly mild day here. It started to go down, and right now when I came out of the house and walked over to the shack, it was 63 degrees. so it's still not too bad. And I had a very nice morning early today. The temperature was just perfect for it. It was sunny, and it was not hot. It was pretty good. And good to hear everybody. So here are the reports. Steve, you are hitting 30, a little bit 30 plus over S9. So the QRM does not even touch you. John is between 5 and 9 and not copyable at all when the QSB takes you down to S7 or so, and then you're gone. Brian, you anywhere also between S7 and then 5 plus 10. So it's pretty tough sometimes. But when the QSB is up, then it's very nice signals. Cliff, you holding also with a pretty good margin at 10 to 15 over 9. Tony, you are also picking up to 10 over 9. Sometimes you're sliding down to S9, so it's 100% copy. And they have a good margin from the noise level. And I couldn't copy him at all. He must be under the noise level. Of course, if it was quiet, I would have no problems copying. So with that, if Jim is still here, KO4CTN, then pick it up. Otherwise, Steve will pick it up. This is WF to you.
Hey, Jim, CTM, are you there? Hey, is there anybody else that would like to check into the O-Friends Net? Give me a call, N4LQ. Yeah, I don't hear anybody. Well, I'll tell you what, let's make this our 73 round then, and we'll reconvene maybe tomorrow night. Things will be a little quieter. Tomorrow night will be Friday. Should be a good night. And there you go. Sorry about the static, but it's been fun trying and listening to everybody. And Cliff, anxious to hear your AF-68 with the new driver transformer and the Zener. Hopefully we can hear that tomorrow. I mean, not tomorrow, but Sunday, I guess, on the Old Friends, or maybe in the morning on the Over the Hill gang. And Mayor, that DX100, that thing is the best sounding rig that I've heard you use compared to about anything on AM. It really does sound good, and just real punchy, good, crisp audio. So keep up the good work, stick with it. Hope to hear that more on the Old Friends Net too. So over to Brian, KN4R, N4LQ.
Okay, Steve, very good. N4LQ in the group. KN4R, well, you're about 35 over, Steve. So you're booming in, and John's also booming in now that he fired up Big Bertha over there. Made a huge, huge difference. Copied Tony a lot better that time as well. And hello, Mir. So, well, that's good. Well, Cliff, good luck down at Dalton. I hope you have a great time. And if you happen to see something down there that's really strange that reminds me of you, how about, or reminds you of me? How about giving me a call and maybe we can clinch a deal or something. So 73s, everybody, and have a nice one. And talk to you soon. WB4NKL in the group. KN4R 73.
Hey, Brian. Oh, I'll keep an eye out. I'm not planning on picking up anything, but if I see anything interesting and I know you would like, I will sure give you a call.
Okay, thank you. Go ahead, John. I'm sorry.
I guess we're going to have some rain overnight. This storm system. Thanks for calling it, Steve. And yeah, 73s. That static's it's getting louder here. Go ahead, Tony. K4QE WB4NKL.
No, John.
Yeah, I think I was supposed to go to me, but that's all right. Okay, WB4NKL on the group W4JPL. Yeah, I got my Elmac amplifier on, but this thing is not designed for AM. This thing heats up really good. I guess I'm in the market for amplifier with a couple 3500 diesel, maybe 4811 8. Everybody does something like that. And I'll talk to you guys tomorrow night. JPL.
Okay, John, very good. And good evening to everyone. Sorry that it's so bad, but I guess that's just the way it goes. So good. Glad everybody made out tonight, and we'll catch you all tomorrow night. I'll give one last shot to Jim in case he pops back in. If not, you guys pick up my ear. Good night, everyone, from K4QE.
Okay, Tony, let's see if Jim is back yet. KO4CTM, did you make it back? Okay, I guess Jim has bit the dust. All right, Mir, I guess that's about the end of things for the night, so sorry things didn't work out better, but, you know, we got to protect our ears, I guess. So over to you. And by the way, glad you had a good day at the herding, because it was beautiful weather, wasn't it? WF2U, N4LQ.
73, everybody. Have a good night. And for running the net. You saved us from earache or headache or whatever. So take care, everybody. Keep dry. It should be raining until into the morning. Then it's going to be nice again. 73 all this is. WFCU clear. And Cliff, nice and safe trip to Dalton and enjoy. This is WFCU clear.
Okay, that's about it for the night, folks. Thanks for putting up with the static. Thank you all for checking in, 73s. This is N4LQ closing the 160 net tonight.